Hey guys, it's Elsie. Unless you're name correctly, then it's Elise. Thank you, Coco. So today, I'm gonna be reading Aiden, and Aiden is a story on Wattpad that one of my best friends wrote, and it's so good, and I love it, and oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm gonna try and get through the first chapter today, but it says that I only have 10 minutes, and I don't know if I can do that. Okay, here we go. My parents have always been very rich and very well connected. With the names Olivia and Benjamin resting upon their shoulders, they knew that things in their lives would always come easy for them. With the name Aiden, why am I even complaining? I guess it's like this. When I walk down the streets in the cold dead of winter, a warm coat on my back, nice, comfortable shoes resting on my feet, I feel good, despite the cold. And then I look around. Poor saps with names like Timothy, Alex, Melody, Samantha, or even worse, names that nobody has heard of. Sitting on the streets, starving, begging for someone to take their names, their lives away. And then I don't feel good anymore. What makes me any better than them? Other than the fortune of the name Aiden, I was lucky to be born into a family of the rich, the wealthy. The name Aiden. Why did I have so much problem with that? Wow, okay. I was lucky to be born into the family of the rich, the wealthy, the well-off, and stuck-up people given the honor of one of the 20 names. The names that automatically make you rich, special, better than anyone else. I don't feel better than those people. Not when myself and others like me are encouraged to laugh, step on them, and treat them like dirt because they simply aren't rich, powerful, or given a certain name. Not when I'm considered a genius for receiving C's and D's, whereas someone with a ruined name that receives A's is an idiot in comparison. I suppose I deserve to give the lovely people that might read my story a bit of background, an inclination as to why things are this way. So it takes me a really long time to read all the rules, and I'm sorry, Mel, that I'm not reading all the rules, but if you want to, go on Wattpad, read their story, you can read all the rules and everything, but basically I'm just going to give you a rundown. So 50 years ago in 2032, the world was in turmoil, greed, hunger, deception, rage, and lust ravaged everything. The entire world was crumbling before their eyes, and as a last-ditch effort, they sort of took these 20 people from 20 different countries, and those would become the perfect names. Nobody knows their last name, but they do know the country that they come from, and they're all American names, like Hong Kong. Like, the name from Hong Kong is like Lucas, and like the one from America is Sophia. But anyway, so basically, perfect names. Homosexuality will kill either will kill a perfect name or a ruined name if it has come out that you are homosexual. Same. But things like stealing, for a perfect name, it results in a slash. In a ruined name, for a perfect name, it results in a dash. But for a ruined name, it results in immediate death. Now, each child is born with 6 slashes, and three dashes make up a slash. If you get 6 slashes, then you're killed. Basically, that's death. So yeah, so just all these rules, and basically ruined names are less off than perfect names, and perfect names are given better things. So we're just gonna skip all that. I'm sorry, Mel. I'm sorry. Okay. So, okay. The 20 laws were enacted immediately after creation, but it was some time before true order was restored. And here we are now, 50 years later, the year 2092. Yike. The world seems to be very proud of itself. I, on the other hand, am not particularly proud. Sure, I understand that something has to be done before the entire world caved in on itself, but some things went too far. Every day in my university, I hear another filthy thing pouring from the mouths of perfect names, who are generally the only ones who can afford to go to university. Thank God that filthy ruined name that lives a few blocks away got taken from the neighborhood. So disgusting. Did you hear what happened to that weird girl Isabella Odin and Sophia Mutin? Apparently they got caught kissing and are sent to be executed. Serves them right. How dare you? Apparently a ruined name is now attending here. You want to fix that? Every single one of them disgusts me. Every word that pours from their mouth sounds like utter filth and garbage. Everything that happens to those people, most I don't know, it just breaks my heart. But I've never been a daring person. As much as I wish I could never do a thing about it, except give my coat to a ruined name in the dead of winter. Mason Thompson, Harper McIntosh, and Ava Ngejvi. Thanks, Mel. They are my closest and, need I say, only friends I have ever had or will probably ever have, considering I'm the shyest, quietest person I have ever met. The only reason I have them as friends is because I met Mason at the beginning of our schooling. He was the last to enter our room, and I was the only one left without a table partner. Thus began our friendship, with Harper joining our group days later. The three of us, throughout all of school, were best friends, inseparable. When the time for university rolled around, the total of 20 universities in our state for us to choose from laying before us, we picked our favorite one out. Then we played a card game we made up as children, with the best of the three winners getting to pick our university. Harper won, both mine and Mason's theory being that she cheated, and she chose Ohio Elijah University. All universities are named after the state, then a perfect name, so that's where we went. Within 2 weeks of attending Ohio Elijah, Mason found a girlfriend. He claims that he will most definitely marry her, despite having said that about every girlfriend he's had lasted more than a week. And of course, you guessed it, that's Ava. Surprisingly, he might be right about the marriage thing this time, because they've been dating for 2 years now. Good job. And I know what you're thinking. So if Mason and Ava are dating, then you and Harper are like totally a thing, right? Wrong. Don't get me wrong or anything. I like Harper a lot. Not in that way. But she's one of my best friends. Always has been. I wouldn't give her up. I wouldn't give her up her friendship for anything. I don't have feelings for her. In the romantical way. Though both Mason and Ava are still I'm having such trouble with this. Though Mason and Ava still don't believe that story. They say that Harper must be dying for me to ask her out. Ava always goes on and on. You two are like totally meant for each other. They talk about it almost every time Harper isn't around, and every single time I nearly slap one of them. So I'm assuming that you want my stupid ass long monologue to end right now. You got it, pal. Arriving back from... Okay, actually, I'm gonna end it there. That was the monologue, and as I only have a minute 30 left, even though, because it says that I only have 10 minutes, and I need to figure that out, so I hope you guys really liked it. I know that the monologue part, sorry Mel, is kind of boring. Sorry Mel. But I love you all, and I am going to do the entire book, and it should be really fun. So I love you all so much. Have a fantastic day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!